Hi folks, today is December 5th. I'm hoping to catch an oil barrel trade this morning. We had a couple setups earlier today, but I wasn't at my computer to take them. But here you guys can see the Williams R broke down below the lower purple line, and it's already coming back up, showing us that we should be looking for a long trade. We had several of these price bars break below the lower band down here. And green arrow, green price bar, and green center line. So what we're looking for right now, buying the limit.
Order pending.
Hopefully it'll come down and fill us here.
Order filled.
Alright, so we're now in this trade. It's a buy order. We're going to go ahead and place a stop right here at this purple line.
Order pending.
And as usual, we'll place our exit order up here.
Order pending.
And the way we're going to be excuse me, and the way we're going to be exiting this trade is since we're in a buy, we're going to be looking for a red arrow, red price bar, and a red center line. That's going to give us our trigger that we need to start looking to exit the trade. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be back once something of interest happens. While I'm waiting on this trade to make a move here, I figured I'd show you guys what happened this morning, even though I wasn't able to catch it. Alright, this morning you guys can see here that Williams R touched the purple line here and then reversed. That showed me that we're looking for a short trade. We had the price bar come up and touch the upper band up here, and then right here we had the arrow, which is red. We had the red price bar, and the last thing we would have been waiting for is the middle or center line to turn red, which it did. And on this particular bar right here is when it would have stayed red. So we would have most likely entered around that point right there. Okay. Now at that point, the market would have gone down and dropped from 66.55 to 66.15. So if you're in a position where you had multiple contracts, you could have easily taken one off at any point in here. But if you're like me and you're only trading one contract, you could have followed the instructions that they give you, which is only exit or look to exit when all three conditions are met, which is the green arrow, green price bar, and the green center line, excuse me. So even though we had two right here, we wouldn't have looked to exit. We would have continued to follow this down here, and we wouldn't have looked to exit until around this point right here. We had the green arrow, green price bars, and we were just looking for the green center line, and we got that right here. So we would have exited this trade about right there, and that's a nice chunk of the move from, let's see, 66.54 down to 65.92. So a nice move there. Alright, just wanted you guys to see what I wasn't able to take this morning. And our trade, we're currently up about $110. We're going to continue to watch it and see what it does here. Actually, let me get rid of these. Okay. And with this system, you will be in the market a bit longer. This isn't something where you're going to be in a trade for, a couple minutes, one or two. But at the same time, we tend to grab much larger chunks of the moves, which is obviously a good thing. The signals have proven to be very accurate. So we're just going to have to be patient here, take our time, and see what happens. I'll be back with you guys, I guess once I move my stop up to break even, or either once we get closer to this level up here. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, I just wanted you guys to see that I'm going to be moving my stop up a little bit here. Market tends to bounce off of this level as such, so it does respect it in a lot of situations. So until we get up to the break-even type level, I'm just gonna follow it. That limits our risk some. Alright, I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright, I wanted you guys to see this here. We have two signals stating that we might need to get out of the trade, but again, we aren't going to. Same situation here. We were in this, or we had this short situation here. We had a green arrow, green price action, but the center line stayed red, and then we continued to have a drop. So we're gonna follow the same line here. Even though we had a red arrow and a red price bar, we're not going to do anything drastic until we get a red middle or center line. You guys will have to excuse me, I'm getting a little sick, but I'm going to continue to do these videos so we can continue to see how the systems perform. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys momentarily. Alright, I wanted to come back and let you guys see what's going on now. As you can see here, we have everything we need to look at getting out of the trade. Red arrow, red price bar, and this has now stayed red, the red center bar. So we'll go ahead and look at shutting this down about right there, because that tells us things are coming to an end for that long move. We're just going to be patient here and wait for it to go ahead and tick our order.
Order filled.
Alright,
Order canceled.
so we got out of that trade with about $20 in profit. And the most important thing to remember about this is that we didn't have to take a large loss when the signal came for us to get out. Now, what we can do now is the same situation occurred. The Williams R crossed up here and reversed down, showing us we should be looking for a short. We got the red arrow here, red price bar. We have another red center line here, so we should be able to look for a short entry at this point, because the market will most likely continue to push down.
Order pending.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll be back with you guys once we get filled into this trade. Or if not, it'll most likely either continue going up, or like I said, we'll have a chance to get in. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I don't really like the look of this Williams R down here. It didn't come down and touch the purple bar, but it got pretty close. I'm a little hesitant
Order canceled.
about taking that long trade, or taking that short trade here. So I'm gonna watch this for a little bit and see what happens. Alright, actually I'm going to go in the video. We're coming up on the 10-minute mark. And like I said, I don't want these videos to be super long. So this was a good example. This wasn't a trade that, you know, continued pushing up for a long period of time, like this trade continued pushing down for a long period of time. But it was a trade where we got to see how to exit, and we also got to see that when you do get the signal to exit, you oftentimes will have a chance to get out with a couple ticks in profit, as we were able to do here. We got out with 2 ticks in profit for a $20 profit on that trade. Alright, as you can see here, This turned green, even though the market didn't come down and hit that purple bar, dip beneath it, letting us know that we should be looking for a long trade. So I'm just gonna wait now and see. Hopefully the market will come up here and actually break this purple line and give us a proper short signal. So that's gonna be it for this video. $20 in profit, and I will see you guys on the next one.